lesson is a follow-up lesson of our funk pop rock groove lesson number 1. If you haven't seen that video lesson yet, I suggest you go to my YouTube channel, find that video lesson, learn all the grooves and everything we've done in that lesson before trying this next lesson. We are going to be picking up where we left off at the end of that lesson. Let's do a quick recap of this groove. Just to recap, we are playing in 4/4 time. We're counting 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E under, if you want to count it in that way, which means we're playing 16th notes for those of you who knows your theory. It's important for you to know that we are just playing straight alternation of the hands. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. We're going to be doing 1 or 2 little variations on that groove. We will also be learning our first funk pop rock fill or break. And basically it's the part where we get to a point in the song or in a music where we give a little bit of a breather to the continuous repetition of the groove. But before we go on to learning the new break that we're going to be looking at, let's look at the new little variations that we're going to be putting into our groove. The variations we'll be doing in this groove is not going to change the accents that we play on this groove at all. We're just going to change where we place those accents, if that makes any sense to anybody. So the first change we're going to do in this groove is we're going to be taking the the last just before we start again with a new bar. So the of 4, instead of placing that accent up here on the snare, we're going to place it down on the bass. I'll give you a bit of an example. First, I'm going to play 1 bar of our usual groove that we've learned and that we all already know from the lesson number 1 on my funk video. And then I'm going to show you the new little variation, 1 bar of that groove. Okay? That's the first one. Now the variation. I'm going to count it for you. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. And again. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Okay, so it's not really that hard at all. Now let's try and do this together slowly, and then we'll build up our speed. Okay? 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A bit faster. And just 1 more speed faster. Okay, now let's look at variation number 2. Remember, we're going to keep our first variation that we've just learned in this groove as though it's their part of the groove. Second variation is we're going to be taking another left hand stroke, and instead of putting the accent up on the snare, we're going to put it down on the bass. Once again, I'm going to give you an example of this new variation we've learned. 1 bar, and then I'll do a bar with the extra second variation that we're putting in. Okay? Now, with the second variation. First variation. Second variation. Let's do it slowly and I'll count it for you guys. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. It's really cool. It's kind of like hip-hoppy. Makes me want to rap. Let's try it a bit faster. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Let's try it a bit faster still. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bit faster. Right, so those are our two new variations on our pop, funk, rock, hip-hop groove. And now we're going to be moving on to the next part of this lesson, which is our fill break. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this lesson. Lesson number 3 on funk, rock, pop, groove is coming up really soon with a few more breaks, a few more variations, as well as a few play-along demonstrations so we can learn how to apply the grooves that we've learned to actual music. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay updated to all my free video lessons. Like my video down below. Don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you very much for visiting my YouTube channel.